This is such like a dumb question, but what's everyone's favorite like TikTok trend right now? Or like sound?
Well, this generation's cooked. Generation's cooked, bro. What did she just ask? And I broke my camera. Oh my goodness, bro. It's like life, you just can't, bro. Like, oh my gosh.
But
I think a lot of people just think that like everyone younger than them is like, since they have like all this new stuff, they're like, oh, you are like spoiled, or
right.
like you have it easier,
Right,
or like
yeah.
you're like
Yeah,
doing
old
that
heads be
because of
going
us.
hard on the new generation, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, there's stuff the new generation just can't understand, and they just can't see that they're doing wrong since they didn't have that older generation to really know what, you know what I mean? Like, they can't compare. So they just go off what they know, which as they should. But at the same time, sometimes you gotta step out of your own shoes and look at someone else's situation, which the newer generation has a problem doing. Before the video starts, 16s versus 1 secret 30-year-old. This 30-year-old is going to 100% win, and I'm going to predict it, and I'm going to call it into the future. Because this generation is so predictable. Like, if you're 30 and you know, like, the little stuff on TikTok and all that, and all the sayings, and it'll be too easy for you to get away with this. Unless there's no blindfolds.
I am a teenager.
I'm a teenager.
I'm a teenager.
Whoa.
I'm a teen.
I'm a teen.
I'm a teen.
Wait, what? One of them is 30? One of these 6 is 30. That's gotta be cap. Who do we think is 30? Nah, there's no way. 30. Who looks 30? I don't know. This is hard.
Hi.
Age?
18.
18. I'm 16.
I'm 16.
18.
16.
I'm also 16.
So are all of us in high school?
Yeah, I'm a junior.
Oh, you're a junior?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, I'm a really young senior.
I'm a young senior too.
graduated.
Yeah?
Hey, when you
Okay.
turn 17?
December.
September.
This has
I
gotta
was
be
pretty
cap.
confident that the other Josh was a teenager, just because of the way he like
She's
shook
30.
his hair around. I thought
She's
that was
30.
very like teenager. This is such like a dumb question, but what's everyone's favorite like TikTok trend right now? Or like sound?
Well, this generation's cooked. Generation's cooked, bro. What did she just ask? And I broke my camera. Oh my goodness, bro. It's like life, you just can't, bro. Like, oh my gosh. Like, what did she just ask? Like, did she just really, bro? Oh my goodness.
I feel like that'll help.
What is your favorite TikTok trend? Which I felt like was such a generic question that I feel like that is like would be like the easiest thing for the mole to ask and fake about.
I like the one that's like it's
No, never do that. I hate that one.
Yeah, I like that one, yeah.
One that I do remember that reminded me of that is the one where it's like the last person, like if you talk, then you have to pay for the bill instead of everyone going.
My strategy is to not aggro anyone. Pure defense. You know,
I messed
just
with
making
his
sure they
afro, that's
realize
fire,
I'm a
bro, I'm not
teenager,
gonna lie.
and that way I could just slip through the cracks like everyone else.
Any more questions?
What year did you guys go to like school during COVID?
My sophomore year.
Eighth
Freshman
grade
year.
to freshman.
8th grade freshman.
Wait, they all said freshmen, but they all said they was juniors. COVID was 4 years ago. Wait, yeah. So how's that add up?
She had the braids, so I thought maybe she was trying to like throw everyone off and look younger than she actually was.
Dang, she got eliminated because she just had hair. That's crazy. Happens. Bye-bye.
I'm not that surprised just because I noticed I was dressed differently than a lot of the other girls, and I get mistaken for being older than I really am pretty often.
Like in terms of COVID year, how was
do
that
look
for
kinda
you guys?
older.
Because for me, it was in the middle of my freshman year.
has
and then
to be
all the
her.
way through my sophomore year.
Mine is literally the same as yours. Like,
Or
yeah.
her.
Mine was middle
Ah,
of
this is
8th
tough.
into 9th.
Same.
Yeah, same thing,
It's
like
tough.
8th to 9th.
It was like hard starting high school though, like on Zoom. Like I feel like I just didn't know how to like come back from that. And my grades were like fine. It was more like socially, like I just didn't
That's
know how
true.
It was
to, you know.
very awkward.
I think for me, it was my grades because I was in cheer, but I was pretty social in terms of that. I played a lot of games during classes. I would just like play Minecraft while my like chem teacher was talking.
That's calm.
Definitely picked up video games. Prior to that, like maybe I played a little bit, but after that,
What
it
video
took
game?
off. Apex, Call of Duty, Xbox.
I remember I would
Apex,
record my teacher's
man.
lectures and then just play games.
Call of
I'd
Duty,
watch
I'll
them
let it
back
slide.
later if I had to, if I need to
Oh,
remember
that's smart. I
anything.
didn't even.
To Josh's think alike.
Exactly. It was so simple.
As a Josh, I have a badge that's invisible on my chest, and I had to trust him. Like
He's definitely 16.
100%. Plus, he just seemed like he was just like me, but taller.
One thing I really hated about Zoom classes was like breakout rooms because nobody would talk. Everyone would just stare
Turn
at
off
each
their
other.
camera and
yeah.
just
Whoa.
like be silent.
Everyone would
It was
just
Is
stare
that
at each
true?
other. And then sometimes my teacher would come in and like he'd get mad because we weren't talking. And I was like, well, I'm waiting for this person to talk first.
I was suspicious of Juliana because I feel like during that round she was kind of leading the conversation. So I felt like that might have been in order to like waste time, which is why I like try and change the topics and kept it moving. I'm assuming you guys like everyone here had internet growing up because that's just how it was. You guys all use computers, right?
Yeah.
You have any memories?
Bro
like,
said growing up like he's not still growing up, buddy. You're 16, dude. Calm down.
distinctly from like when you were a kid, like a video or like anything you done on the computer that you remember as like the thing?
I used to play like Papa's Freezer. Yeah. Does anyone know that?
Cool
Yeah,
math
I
games?
still play that.
The one cool math game where the guy had like the gun, Johnny Upgrade, I think. It was
Oh
called.
yeah,
Remember that?
No,
Yeah.
and you just run through it till you beat the boss. And
Yes.
you feel it's gonna start. Yeah.
I played the run one where you
Oh,
where
run.
like the whole
That's a good one.
thing like the dimensions would slip or flip or something.
What about you?
Are you talking about like the runner maze one?
Yeah, or like people put it now on TikTok to like Reddit.
I'm gonna put y'all on. If you played Cool Maps, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sugar. If you played Cool Maps, I'm Sugar. That was my game. And it's comp. Sugar. I'm telling you right now. Only real one's gonna get it. I'm sorry.
Stories.
It's just like you run in a straight line like a tube, right?
Yeah,
And like you jump and it shifts the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was just agreeing. I really didn't play too much, but I played on my phone quite a bit, and then I did a lot of YouTube. I didn't start playing games until.
Yep, she's out of here.
How old are you when you got a phone?
She's out of
So I
here.
got one in 7th grade,
Okay.
She's out of here.
What like phone was that?
an iPhone.
Which
Oh,
one?
yep, it's over.
I think it was the
over.
7.
It's over.
I got a phone when I was like, I think 12 or something.
I got when I was like 8.
I got like a.
Me too.
I got
My
like
parents are divorced.
No,
so,
same.
so
Yeah,
yeah. One thing I like really remember when I was little is Minecraft was still like kind of new. So there was like another version of it called Minecraft Lite. Do you know what
and
I'm
on phone?
talking
And it was like
about?
it would have limits and you could only do so much.
Yeah, you could like only use like glass or like
Oh,
brick.
and you had like
or,
you had the selected blocks.
I can't relate.
That's one thing I
Not gonna
remember.
lie.
And then I got like they.
Who was on the P3 with it? So we had a
think
limited
you
time.
figured out the mole yet?
I don't know what she
Well, make
talking
sure
about.
to subscribe if you think you've got it. Now let's get back into the video.
The teams will now vote for who they think is third.
Lauren was kind of just agreeing. She was like, yes. And I was like, yes, that's suspicious, honestly.
How much you want to bet they get her out of here? I'm telling you. Hannah's gone.
It's the Big Fitness Energy Sale at
Planet Fitness. Interesting.
Anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch.
Bro, Amazon's on top, buddy. Sorry to tell you. I told you she's out of there.
It kind of sucked being voted out, but it's the nature of the game, I guess.
Happens.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
How do you feel about school lunch?
School lunch?
Really
School lunch.
bad. It's so bad.
Bro, okay, let's not slander school lunch like it was prison food, bro. Like, people is a little bit too, like, what's the word? Like, people act like school lunch was, like, I can't think of the word for it. People act like school lunch was, like, horrible. But best believe, like, it was not, like, 10 out of 10 by no means at all. But it wasn't, like, pig food, bro. Like, it was doable for the day. Not to mention, like, you go to school, you eat lunch, it is what it is. Like, bring your own lunch if you don't want to eat school lunch. You know what I mean?
The thing that gets me is they don't even have water. Like they only offer, at least in my school, they give
What
us
school
milk.
did he go to?
And they have
They
water
don't give you
fountains.
water?
When you were in elementary school, did they give you like milk in a bag?
Yeah.
And you have to like stick
Ew.
it in
Yeah.
the straw.
It was Yeah.
So I was
What?
like, I don't even want to drink this. I would just
Wait,
starve
I go
the
to
whole
good
day,
school?
honestly.
Do you have your like school lunch line separated by year, like junior?
No.
No,
it's
I go to a
all
small
one big
school,
line.
so like we all just go at the same time.
My school's big, but there's just one line. And
I'm gonna break it down. Yeah, they went to some crazy school. My school, we had 3 lines. We had this line for whatever you want. What's the name? It was like it was some food line, and then we had another line for another option, And then the last line was always like the healthier options, not like healthy as in nasty healthy, but like salads, pastas, stuff like that, like more-ish healthy. And then you had like, you know, the burgers and the fish and all that stuff. I can't even remember what we used to eat in lunch. But like we had 3 lines and we did it pretty big, you know what I mean? I think my school had pretty good lunch, I'm not gonna cap.
Like it's like 1,000-person school, and there's one lunch period. It's not like we have like an A and B lunch. 'Cause I know some schools have that.
So 1,000 kids.
Yeah,
are
we
just,
had
like,
that too.
Pretty much, yeah. Just all
one
the
line.
line like wraps around the building.
My school, like, it was really bad freshman year, but there was always like Fridays they had like pizza.
You had like scheduled days.
Nacho
Yeah,
Wednesday used
like,
to
there's
make people
always
go
pizza.
crazy.
Always?
There's
Every
always
day?
pizza, yeah, and they get it from Papa John's.
What?
But yeah.
My school wouldn't do that. I remember the last time I had like a certain like food item on a day was in elementary school, which made me think, okay, she has to be older.
What shows did you guys watch when you were younger? I
Like
was like
Disney?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
a big like Jessie, Good Luck Charlie,
Shake It Up.
Shake It Up.
I
What was
didn't
it?
watch TV. I was a YouTube kid.
Bro,
But I
y'all
remember
are
I watched
tripping.
Phineas and Ferb on repeat.
Bro, actually, I did watch.
I
That's a
watched
good
Phineas and
one.
Ferb on repeat, but I did not have cable, so I didn't watch a lot of TV. I watched a lot of YouTube.
That's a
Right.
good one.
Yeah, okay.
PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye.
Markiplier was a really big one for me. I still watch him.
What are like some unfair things that you think people think of like about teenagers that are like not true?
I was gonna say like low attention span, but I have a really
No,
low
that's
attention
definitely true.
span. Like I'll fully be like.
No,
playing
that's
Minecraft
definitely
and-
true. The attention span is getting worse and worse and worse and worse and yeah. I think that's true. Does it apply to everybody? Obviously no. But for the average person, yeah.
And I'll have like a show on. So that's definitely not like an unfair one.
Like I feel like we're just like kind of depicted to have like such like a laziness because people say our generation's like easier or whatever. But
You're like bad
I
friend
mean,
groups or
yeah, it
something?
is.
Something
Like just like toxic
Nothing's
people.
wrong
with that,
No,
though.
I get that.
I was gonna say like maybe sensitivity, like how we
Oh,
act on
that's
the
a good one.
internet,
Oh,
cancel
yeah.
culture,
People being,
and all
like,
that.
sensitive, yeah,
yeah. I think that's a big one.
But it's true.
Because I think it's mainly online where people can be like really sensitive, but
I think a lot of people just think that like everyone younger than them is like, since they have like all this new stuff, they're like, oh, you are like
Spoiled or something.
spoiled, or like you have it easier,
Right,
or like
yeah.
you're like
Yeah,
doing
old
that
heads be
because of
going
us.
hard on the new generation, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, there's stuff the new generation just can't understand and they just can't see that they're doing wrong since they didn't have that older generation to really know what, you know what I mean? Like they can't compare. So they just go off what they know, which as they should. But at the same time, sometimes you gotta step out of your own shoes and look at someone else's situation, which the newer generation has a problem doing.
And like that's our fault for some reason.
it's actually harder though because we have like social media and stuff.
yeah, that's
What did she just say?
Juliana.
What did she
sorry.
just say?
I knew I was gonna get voted out, especially with the school lunch comment. I don't get school lunch.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue the game.
Nah, I'm good.
If the lights turn green, you vote
No
the
way the
mole
mole's
out
still in
and
there.
you
I think they
win.
got her.
If the lights turn red, the mole is still in the game.
If the mole is in there, it has to either. He's for sure good. He's for sure good. If it's him, I'm gonna be really surprised. But I think if the mole is in here, it would be her.
Lost. 1, 2.
Okay.
Oh my god. I trusted you. I trusted you. How about hurting you?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Good shit, guys. Good
Okay,
shit.
okay, okay.
On
That's
the
fine.
count of 3, can the mole please reveal
Mole is her, 100%. You saw that foot placement when she said mole reveal?
themselves? 3, 2, 1.
What?
I knew you had me from the jump.
No,
I felt
knew
bad.
it was you. I knew it was you because
She's
you were
30?
low-key silent.
I got, first of all, I got everything wrong. Second of all, I did not think it was Hannah at all. So, yeah, I was like, oh, she's a teenager.
So I'm actually a mom and I'm 31 years old. The moment that gave me away was Minecraft. My mind went blank.
I was shocked to find out like she's a mother. She looks so good for 30.
Nah, she looks really good
I
for
got
her, I'm
you.
not gonna lie. Oh, she looks like she's
I think it's
18 max.
With the, oh, there we go.
That's crazy.
Yes.
The big vid from Jubilee is always, oh man, I'm not gonna lie. It's fire.